Oh Lord. Tide ho. Oh Lord. Ho tide. Lord. Oh
Tide
my.
ho.
Wait a minute. Oh Lord. enough time.
Hey guys,
Hey,
what's going on?
what y'all been doing?
How y'all feeling?
How's things been going with you guys? I know Trump's still in office, so we're already dealing
Horrible.
with that.
Yeah, but my birthday passed, so good news.
Yeah, it is Pisces season, but we'll just take it for what it is at the moment.
Well,
but
probably by the time
the
we
Cancer
post this,
season
it'll
will
be over.
here.
Probably by the time we post it, this will be Pisces season will be over.
Yes, and then Cancer season might be upon us, which it already is. So I'm very, very excited about that. It's wonderful to be a Cancer. We're just loving people. We're just where it is what it is, honey. The full love at what I'm saying. I think we're the most loving sign than Pisces or any other sign. I think we just love so hard. Mm-hmm.
The shade is who?
I said what I said. I'm not taking it back. All right, you guys. So we got to bring it back. I feel like we have to constantly bring this subject up, and gay culture. We got a lot going on in the community.
Have to introduce ourselves too.
Oh, we've been doing that a lot, but we feel like y'all should know us. I think you should know us by our voice.
Yeah.
At the moment, the voice of the angel and the voice of the whatever this want to be. Okay, this is Tide Ho, but I'm trying to come out of retirement from Tide for hoeing.
And this is Oh Lord and Oh Lord.
And this is the T.O. show.
Yeah, and it's fine.
And I actually just because we have to talk about this. Sometimes it's very, very hurtful. I really don't like to pay attention to news and stuff like that because it's like the world is so corrupted.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped watching the news because every time you turn on the news, it's always something so hateful
and, to be honest
and hurtful in the world.
You find more of the truth when you just see it on Facebook.
It is because it's like beating to the punch. Like how some of these news organizations, let alone interviews that people do, they'd be like an hour long, and you have somebody that is just so blessed to just watch the whole thing. It just sums it up into a little small.
Yeah,
like this is what they said. This is what it is. You ain't even got to watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because some people just be all over the place, especially in the interviews. Oh, yeah. They just be all over the place, and then by the time you came to the end, you be like. This is what this person was saying. Like, this is how you feel. This is like, it's just so easy. Yeah. Just come out. That's why I'm very quick.
Give me 5 minutes.
Because some people be doing all that talking, and I'm like, okay, you said all that, but I still don't think I got my answer.
Yeah.
And I think I just hate that point. But we have to talk about this. This is happening in the world, and I feel like at the same time, it's like a lot of people out there need to be educated with this and what is going on. And I feel like just by doing this show in general, I've learned so much about what is really, really going on and what's happening and paying attention to things. And I think you start paying attention to things that's happening around you. Yeah. I told you, I think last time I really came over, where they had a transgender young lady getting off the bus, and pretty much so a lady made a comment when she came on and was like, oh, they everywhere. And then the bus driver agreed with her, like, yeah, they are. And then, I was trying to catch them in the act. Because, like I say, I was, like, partially hearing it. I was on my phone talking to you, actually, when I was heading over. And I was trying to listen to say, did they say what I think they said or whatever the case may be? And especially the bus driver that was at work. I'm like, you ain't supposed to really have an opinion. Your job is to drive the bus. And this is coming. Yeah. So I really was going to really get her on it because, like I said, she can say what she want to say at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, I wasn't gonna still say something to her because I feel like I felt offended at the end of the day. So just me listening, I'm trying to listen to the conversation so it can wheel into the point of hearing exactly what they're saying, so I can get up on them. But apparently they didn't say anything mostly after that. But it's just things like that you need to look out for and stuff like that. You really, really need to. And because if they're talking about them, they're talking about me. I feel like at the end of the day, because it's the person that's choosing to live their life the way they want to live, and I feel like it
shouldn't matter to you.
It really is. It really is.
That's what bothers me most about it is that
this is my decision. How are you gonna sit around and try to take my decision away from me?
It doesn't have anything to do with you.
Exactly.
I'm not choosing this life to be a bother to you. I don't even
Exactly.
care about
Like
you.
I don't have to
I'm
do.
just
Like
trying
I'm
to
not your
live.
child or
I'm just
whatever.
trying
Like
to live.
yeah,
I'm just trying to live.
do me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And
So
we have to get
yeah,
on
we're gonna
this.
go ahead and start with that. Like just living. You know, like just living, just going around and doing stuff, and it's just like people argue you, or people ask you questions, or people bother you about you, or people go, you know, like it's like this feeling like you don't belong anywhere. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's bothersome about the whole thing with gay culture. Is just like, well, not gay culture, us, period.
Yeah.
Like just feeling like you don't really belong here. Why are you here? You know, like people making you feel like you shouldn't be here.
You just feel like the hidden agenda, like when people pretty much so like you know that they're judging you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like when people meet me, you know, I'm very flamboyant, you know, whatever. And it's just like I found out some news that, like I say, I tell people, do not get mad about something that was said behind your back that was not meant for you to hear. Because last time I checked, you shouldn't even be listening to that because people say some hurtful things.
And to be honest with you, if they're too scared to say it to you, then
it's not meant for you to hear.
It doesn't matter.
It was a situation was brought up, and I got the information. I didn't really want it. I was like, okay, well, and they said something, of course, about me being so flamboyant and like, oh, and I was like, you know, and then I was gonna get mad. I told you about that. I was like, was I mad? I was like, not really, because like, well, I am who I am, and I'm like, if that's the way they describe it, yes, that's me, and I'm like, I'm not ashamed of it. But at the same time, it's like I know they're not gonna talk to me any kind of way or handle me any kind of way because I'm not gonna allow that. And they didn't. They never disrespected me, but I was like, it'd be more hurtful if I was in their face like that.
Yeah.
Or friends with them and knowing that. But I think that's how a lot of people think and a lot of people are. So it's nothing new. Literally, it's really nothing new. But it's just like, it is what it is. Because, you know, people judge you.
They do.
At the end of the day.
And it's really unfortunate because it's just like you just be
But the point is, people can judge you all they want. I think you need to look at the point of people respect you. Because I think everybody have their beliefs and how they look at things and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, some people, if a person respect you, that's all that matters. We all have our views. We all have our things of thoughts of how we feel like things should go. But as long as a person have respect for you, that all matters. At the end, because a lot of people are not going to see the world that you see it or feel the way you feel. But as long as they respect you and respect your decision at the end of the day. And that's when a person respects your decision, they're treating you respect. They're respecting your decision. So, you know, so don't be in that stereotype or put your mindset of, they got to believe what I want to believe in. No, that's not how it works. It's all about respecting each other at the end of the day. Yeah. So that's what we want y'all to know, especially with the gay culture thing.
Because you gonna live. You gonna live how you feel like living.
Exactly.
No matter what. So it doesn't matter.
And I think that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for respect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, really,
a substance, too. But
really, we're mostly fighting for just to live. That's it. That's what we care about.
And because
I just want to be able to go, I'm here. This is me. I don't care, about you. I don't want to hear your opinion about. I just don't feel comfortable with you around. Don't be here then. You know, like I just want to be at that place. But
we're just fighting for, like, I think that's what is just so much in America, let alone in the world. We're trying to
exist.
We're trying to get the balance. We're trying to even the playing field. And it's just it's like in a lot of situations, and we're not you know, equal. We're not feeling balanced.
Although,
we feel like we have a disadvantage.
All of our things are just they love those things.
Oh yeah, and it's like it goes to the black culture situation. Why, like Paul Mooney he said everybody want to act black, but they don't want to be black. So you need to get that point.
So it's just like with Drag Race. If you notice the way it's elevated now, I remember looking at like previous seasons and drag queens used to like insult each other, but it was fun. You know, like this is. You're frustrated, so of course you're gonna insult somebody else. You're gonna get, let that frustration out.
It's a fun because the queens know how to do the best read. They will read you through filth. So you think Nene know how to read? Get around a drag queen. Shit, get around a gay person with a slick mouth. They will tear you up from the top to bottom.
In the nicest way possible. But now they don't do that. Now they don't talk about each other now because the fans, especially the straight white women, especially the straight fans, or even just the white fans. Let's just say it, the white fans, they send death threats. Like Bob the Drag Queen got death threats.
Because of what? Just a regular reason?
Just because he insulted one of the other queens. Like Tyra Sanchez from the second season, death threats. They've been getting death threats since the second season. The second season was like 2009, 2010. So they've been getting death threats since that day because they won, and everybody hates Tyra Sanchez, and they feel like Tyra Sanchez did not deserve to win. So it's like everybody like, and that's the one thing I don't like about the fact that it's so popular now is that they don't allow drag queens to
be them. That's lot. I think what they're showing is locker room talk. That's what you're talking in the locker room, girl.
That looks good.
This is drag. This is the drag race, not clown race, girl. Yeah, real fun drag. You know,
and sometimes they be insulting each other, and the thing is, their community. So they insult each other, and then they be like, "Girl, I'm sorry about what I did."
Because the point is, you gotta learn how to take a joke, and I think that's what they're doing. Like, it's not even that serious. Like, we're taking a joke at each other. It's jazz. It's fun stuff, or whatever case may be.
Just want to have fun.
That's how we used to do when we was growing up, especially in New Orleans. We used to just do that all the time.
Ours was what? Ours was ranking on.
Ours was ribbon. No, oh, you ribbon? We did that. No, I don't know what is what's this? You ribbon? It's supposed to be fun. It's just it's I think
people take it too far.
I think someone brought up like, is America becoming too sensitive? Because like nowadays people don't know how to take a joke. Because I think some people go so far. You be like, oh, you're going a little too far. Okay, like
I know what's his name brought that up, and he was one of the main people talking about America's too sensitive. That's why he can't do comedy shows at colleges, high schools, and stuff like that because people can't. People are too sensitive to his jokes. And I'm like, but you're not funny. Jerry Seinfeld said that. And I'm like, but you're not funny. That's probably what it is.
If you come up with some better material, honey, maybe you can find something.
Sweetie. But anyways, yeah.
I didn't know that. But it's just things like that. I feel like, I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
So by that being said, no, really I am.
No, I know. It's just
when you hear things about that, it really just taunts you. So it just shows you how rough the world is.
And it's so weird because it's like you feel like, I don't know why I've been lately feeling like I've been in a bubble with it because it's like I watch Drag Race, I watch this, I read my stories. It's like I feel like I'm in such a bubble that once I get into the outside world, it's just like, oh, it's not as fun, is it?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just like, or when I start playing games, I'm like, oh, I'm not an option.
Exactly. I think the point is with me when I'm dealing with the straight world, I'm always mean to the fullest, honey. I will do me.
Although I'm very like close off of people.
Yeah.
Especially if I don't know you.
You know me. Once I get on the ball, I'm gonna be me because it's like I think when a person know that you're you. Mm-hmm. And you don't have no shame in that. I think a person can respect you or whatever case may be. I give a person of a illusion, not illusion, really a fact. Like, you're not gonna be talking to me in the kind of way you go. Look, this is me. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way you can change me because there ain't nothing wrong with me to be changed. So you gotta get that out that atmosphere because you gotta walk. It's scary sometimes. It is and stuff like that. I remember when points where I'd be like, oh, I gotta straighten this walk out. I'm walking in front of these straight guys. I'm like, bitch, please.
Yeah.
I might throw a little extra flair on it. But you really got to be in your own world because people out there judging you. And I think that you don't want to get into the point of just looking at so much negativity that you're going to think everybody in the world is doing that.
And then you can't even enjoy yourself and be yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I remember at a time when I didn't wear the colors that I wear. I didn't do this. Or I didn't, accept my situation. Accept this. I didn't watch Drag Race. I didn't experience who I am. Mm-hmm. And I remember that time, I'm like, I don't want to go there. So that's why I was like, I do what I feel like doing. When I feel like doing it, I feel like doing it. I buy what I feel like buying. When I feel like buying it, how I feel like buying it.
Yeah.
Whatever way. I've gotten to this place where I like to merge the nerdy side and the gay side and just those are me.
Together.
Those are me, These are me. That's my existence. Like I was, we was at yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was this close to buying some Sailor Moon earrings.
Yes, I was like, what is his obsession? I didn't know that. I know he's a fan of Sailor Moon, you guys.
I love Sailor Moon.
And I didn't know he was a diehard. And I was like, I know you know nothing about that. Yeah, I'm just looking at you, like, bitch, wait, what's going on? Yeah. Oh, this is serious. You serious?
You know those Funko Pop thingies, those Funko Pop figurines? Yeah. I have almost the whole collection of Sailor Moon. Almost.
I didn't know he was that diehard fan. So I was very just looking. I was just looking back for a second, just looking. I'm like, oh, this is happening. Yeah, but then that's oh, this is going on. You're gonna do this. You're not joking. Okay.
That's how it is. You just gotta be like, you know what? I gotta be this. And the thing is, younger me was like into Sailor Moon. But now I love it so much because it really was like the first kind of medium that I accepted that really showed that you actually are gay. You know that, right? Mm-hmm. It was one of those.
Okay, so it's like
Powerpuff Girls. When you're younger, you're like, this is just so much fun. And now
guys watch Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls was very, very big.
Good for them. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I don't care about all that.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know that Powerpuff Girls was a very big thing. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Whatever, girl. Whatever.
All right, don't make me call you out like Quad, because I'll do it. No,
whatever.
Quad don't really call people out.
Quad, I like Quad. I feel like some ways she can be double standard on certain things.
But I feel
like at the end she can be one minute she don't want you to be judgmental, and then the next minute she's being judgmental. And I think that's where I
haven't seen the first season.
Yeah, so that's the point. But I always, like I say, we all have that moment where we can see ourselves being double standard, but you gotta always train yourself. That's why I always do.
And see, I think we all do this. With this subject that we're talking about, in that, like sometimes people do have this double standard where they're like, don't judge me for having tattoos. Don't judge me for having an extramarital affair. Don't judge me for stealing one time. But then you judge somebody for being gay. And it's just like, what, like you can't sit here and say, this is a sin. These are also sins, but God forgives you. But this, no.
Yeah. Like, it has, like I said, I usually go through my whole day. And I go through my whole review today, like where I was at, what I was doing and stuff like that. It's kind of just to liberate everything that I done that day. And then I think about it. Sometimes I come up and I look at, okay, well, you was double standard on this. Or just things in general when you see things that happen.
Your who day?
What?
Your who day? What'd you say?
What? I said what?
My
regular day. Like a regular day.
No, what'd you say earlier? Did you say whole day?
My whole day.
Oh.
Whore? You thought I said whore? No, my whole day. You made me forget what I was going. I was
you was saying something, and I was like,
my whole day. And I think about things that I've done, and sometimes I can say, well, I was incorrect with that. I always try to be correct in making decisions and being fair across the board. I really love doing that. At the end of the day. So yeah. You got me. I forgot what I was about to say.
No,
whatever.
You had it.
No,
you were saying, you reassess everything that you went through that day, and you have to see what you did that day. And you're like, I was wrong for this. Is that what you're saying, right?
Yeah. But one thing I really want us to do, and what we got to do on our next gay agenda, I mean gay culture, I really want us to look at the positive, because we always look at the negatives.
We do.
And I think we need to do that, because it's like, at the same time when we're dealing with these issues, we got to put out that they exist.
I will say that Ja Rule calling 50 Cent a power bottom was positive to me. That brightened my day, because it was hilarious.
Okay, well, he outing someone. That's not really nice.
Oh,
it really isn't nice.
It was still funny.
Yeah, but I think other people been outing him before, but that still don't make it right. But we I really want us to focus about the positive too. So this will be our one that we're doing right now. It's just going to be
do that.
Yeah, because
we actually did do that in the last one when we talked about RuPaul, because that was a positive.
Yeah,
RuPaul being in Bubble Guppies. See?
But we bring this up so y'all can know what's going on out here, and I think that it's hard. It's really hard sometimes because
it's like it's not a lot of positive for us.
Yeah, but like, we gotta find something.
What was the last positive? A trans person got into office. That was a positive.
Mm-hmm.
Moonlight won an award. Positive.
We're slowly doing it, but we gotta focus that we're here. Like we're I mean, come on now.
Oh, Drag Race being on VH1 was a positive because Logo is the gay show, the gay channel, and VH1 is like just a channel. Mm-hmm. So that's Drag Race.
Yeah, we're pulling it through. Yeah. We got it.
Also, that show with the two white people called Throwing Shade got canceled. So positive for us.
Okay. Yeah, they was throwing shade.
One was a gay and one was a white woman. I'm like, y'all are the least people to throw shade. If anybody in gay culture was throwing the most shade, it would have been a black person. And that's like at the top of the list. Mm-hmm. All the way at the bottom is a white person. Because I've seen Asian gays throw some shade. They throw shade.
Asian girls good throw shade. I mean, when you're a minority, you're just so seasoned well because you already heard it all. You already dealt with it all. And I feel like we do that in our community is that we're really rough on ourselves, especially when we're throwing shade, because it builds you up. You gotta. Let me. Because
the thing is, it makes you tough to where you're like, if I can survive this, I can survive this.
You have when you're throwing shade. Let me tell you something. It's always a little bit of a truth to a shade thrower, and when they're throwing it at you, you have to be honest with yourself of who you are. Because when you're honest with who you are, anything that person can throw, you can always throw it better back. Because you like, I know that, so what's next? Because if you're not accepting of who you are and what you have going on, when somebody throws something at you, it's going to get you all balanced where it probably upsets you or anger you. And this shade can turn into a physical altercation. So what you want to do is be honest with yourself. Like one person like, oh, you got big lips. Okay, bitch. Mm-hmm. What about your mama? Oh, don't do the mama.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourself because they will happen.
Yeah. But me, when I throw shade, I want to throw shade to people that I love and I care. And,
I do. I don't even mean to throw shade sometimes. It just happens.
Well, we don't throw shade like that towards each other because I think we do.
Period. I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about period.
Oh, you do throw shade. You throw shade at people.
Sometimes it's just like you have to ask. Sometimes you ask the question. And people are like, "Oh, that's mean." And you're like,
no, it's just the way you say things is as if it's the fucking truth and it's law, which it is. But the way you say it, be like, "Bitches, you should say that."
And just say something. You
just gotta lean back, like, "I know this bitch." Oh, but you trying it? You really, really trying it?
Yeah, I guess. But alright, you guys, we'll be back.
We didn't even get started on the subject.
We just did. We was done.
No, we didn't. We even read one out.
We actually did do a subject. We was talking about living, existing. That whole portion. That was the subject.
Oh, I thought you just brought that up just to bring it up.
No, I didn't. It's actually not on the agenda, but we're gonna just throw it in there. It's the subject. Y'all welcome.
Okay, honey, girl. All
right, you guys. We'll be back with our unpaid sponsor.
Oh, you said you want to? That's what I was doing. A little shade back and forth. It got a little physical. I had to throw him in the closet again. Even though he came out the closet, but I was like, it's back in.
I sure did in my little glitter gold, my little glittery, not a gold suede t-shirt. I had to do it. I had to do it on
whatever. But I want to bring back to this one point where I was talking about when these guys said the little gay comments about me that I wasn't even supposed to know about. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just like I think we definitely at a point where that shit don't bother us.
It don't.
Faggot. Oh yeah.
I think I don't know.
I think like, oh, you really trying to hurt my feelings? Oh, honey, I've been through that.
No, they be like, you're gay.
Okay. Yes. Tell everybody.
How did you know? No. How did you know?
What gave me away? I mean, for them to try to explain it, it's just like, oh, you don't know how stupid you look. I'm glad you noticed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. say?
I remember it was so funny. I remember one time I was in school. This is when I was going to HCC, which is the school in Canada. That's where we are right now.
Where's the H coming from?
Her Canada.
Okay, go on.
No, Toronto. That's where it's coming from. You're welcome.
Yes, indeed.
I was, there, and it was a big game. Forgot the game. I think it was.
Think about it.
It was a sport. It was a sport. See, I'm in the ball
No,
bar.
what kind of sport was it?
A sport with a ball. You're welcome. See, look at that. Look at
Lord.
that. I had it. Told you. I got you. And, these guys, everybody was all excited. And so the guy was like, "Are you going to watch the game tonight?" And I was like, "Do I look like I'm going to watch the game tonight?"
But yeah, I'm going to watch their asses.
No.
That's when I usually watch the game. I'll be looking at the
watch
butts.
I don't do all that.
I love to watch the booty.
No, thank you. I'd rather watch Power Rangers. Can I watch Power Rangers? And so I asked him that, and this black guy was standing next to me, and he was just laughing. And I'm like, "Do I look like I watch sports? Do I look like that type?"
You a mess.
No, because he was just asking me, "You don't watch the game? Do I look like I watch games?"
And you
Sports?
never know. Okay, see, no. That's pulling out the stereotype.
No. That's saying, "Don't bother me about this."
That's pulling out the stereotypes because he could have thought you was into the game.
So anyways, yes.
That'd be bringing me to the point when girls be calling me a girl.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
You be like, "We ain't there yet."
We probably won't be there.
How about that, bitch? Oh, well, we not that. Okay, same thing about the girl. It can be like, or whatever. So I don't know. That really turns me sometimes because I'm like, "Are we even there yet? Did I made you think that we were comfortable calling me that?"
Even if we were cool, you're not calling me that. No, thank you. Thank you.
Whatever. I know sometimes the B word slip out because it does, and I'm like, "Oh, my bad, my bad."
For some reason, it's weird. Like for us, it doesn't matter. And it's not really necessarily negative, or it doesn't really connect with women. Like whenever we say that, it doesn't really connect with women or anything.
But even bringing that up, between us. But when they be saying the punk and faggot and shit, that be really just resonating. Oh, faggot. Wait, what?
Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, sissy.
Let me tell you something. So why somebody said that, and then it's like, excuse you, why are you saying that? It was on Twitter. And it's like, I'm reclaiming the word, but you're not gay. How you gonna reclaim something that don't affect you?
He said he was reclaiming the word that don't even belong to him. No, honey, you just trying to throw slurs out to people like us, honey.
No, he was saying that he was just using it to a friend, and it's like, no, you can't say that. I'm reclaiming the word. You can't reclaim. Reclaiming means that it's something that you lost, that was used against you. You didn't use that. Nobody used that against you, sweetie. But anyways, you guys, here is the first subject. Second subject. All right, so the subject matter is...
You got it? You okay with that?
Girl, yes, I got it. Did you not see how I did that? Flawless.
Girl, please. 2
flawless
times.
Victory.
3, 2 out of 1.
Mortal Kombat. Flawless victory. Thank you very much. All right. Who have you converted today?
Huh? Have I converted somebody to game? I ain't converted.
Like, it's one of those. Who have you converted today? Because it's one of those things that people like to feel like you're converting people. You know, like if we could do something. We could be on TV. You converted children. You converted my cousins. You're trying to do this. You're trying to take people.
I don't think I'm trying to convert nobody but myself. I be converting myself every day. Bitch, you better go suck that dick.
See, this is why we can't have a serious discussion with
you. Bitch, you lied.
See,
I'm telling you who I converted. Myself. I don't think I believe in to point of converting anyone.
I don't even.
I think,
feel like
and
I feel like it's so weird that people will be like, "Oh yeah, I converted that straight." No, you didn't. He was already thinking about that. Kind of thing.
I told you about. I brought it on a previous podcast. Where I was like, "Yeah, I only mess with straight men."
What?
Bitch, you never, bitch, that was a, you know how your neck turned so hard you almost broke it? I was like, what? Yeah, I like Tree with Script, man. I said, honey, that's right. Yeah, I turned them out. I'm like, honey, they was gay before you even met them. You probably was the first person they fuck with. And I said, you know what? Strike that. Because a lot of times when guys be thinking they're the first, they never was the first, honey. So you don't even know that for a fact.
Even if you are the first, you do know he's probably bisexual.
Exactly. He's just telling you that to get a rise out of you. Because that's when you really become your most freakiest. When you feel like you're the first one and you got to really put it down. Honey, that's just like a girl saying she a virgin. A lot of times. She be trying to get the best out of a guy. To be like, come on.
Some of them be that.
Yeah, no, not a lot of times. Especially in college, they be like real loud about this shit. On some point. So, by that being said,
being a virgin, she is really an antiquated subject, an antiquated idea. You just haven't had sex. If you want to have sex, have sex. If you don't have sex.
Yeah, and I really want to tell you guys to really think about the people that you're having sex with. Because like I say, these random hookups can be a lot to you.
Fun.
It can be fun sometimes. But I was telling the girl, I was like, girl, you want to get your body count down. Because...
well, that doesn't really matter. I feel like the thing is, really the only way it's disappointing is if most of them were horrible setups.
Yeah.
But most of mine was that.
Well,
self-reading.
But no, I really want. I think because at the point you really think about the people that you've been with, especially I think me being in a relationship, you think about that. Like, I slept with that person. Like, maybe I should have really thought about that. Like, I don't think I'd even know. I think at a while you really get
2 out of 10. What's I doing?
You really do. You really think about it.
I'm actually serious. I've actually done that.
What?
Where I rate the situation, the thing afterwards. I don't tell them the rating, But I'm like,
oh, we always rate. But my rating is always, my rating can be very good. So, because I caught myself in a situation where it was really good, but I couldn't let a person get the best of me, so I get up and leave. Because I'm like, oh no, you're not going to have me thinking about your ass after this. Because like, it should be good. I'm like, oh nah, nigga. I'd be like, man, fuck you. Okay, I know. Fuck me. That's what you did. Now I'm leaving because you're not gonna finish me. I can't because I already know it's gonna be just a fuck thing. Because people, they just when they just after one thing, it's like once they're done with the deed, they'll be done with you.
And they're crazy.
And yeah. A lot of times they are crazy, but a lot of times it's just, like I said, it's just about the sex thing. They just want to have sex with you and they be done with you. And you can just like feel that that's just what they want. They want your body. They don't even ask you questions. They don't try to get to know you. They just like, I just want your body and I want this and all that. Now, that's okay on the point where that's what y'all came here for or whatever. But sometimes it fucks with your mind, especially me being emotional. I'm like, oh, nigga, you don't care about me. You don't know me. You don't like, your loyalty is not to me. I don't know why my mind goes into that point of having sex or whatever, but that's just how I think sometimes. Because I think you really make love and sex. It's a very difference.
It is.
It's a very, very different, especially with it is. You'll be more submissive, let alone taking the pain when you doing for somebody you love versus, because sometimes our sex can be very hard. And then it's difficult. You gotta make sure you're right. You gotta make it's a preparation. You gotta get it together. It's like a show we putting on. We gotta send out the concert tickets to let them know. Okay, this is the time that you gotta be ready. It's a reservation too. Bitch, look, we're gonna reserve this, so you gotta make sure you don't eat a certain thing. You gotta make sure you have clear yourself out.
Be out doing all this extra, and then they like, oh, I don't want to do it. Oh no, you're doing this.
Exactly. We already got this prepared. Especially whoever prepped.
Yes.
Or whatever. And it's a lot.
But no, conversion doesn't actually happen enough. Please stop thinking that somebody's converting somebody. That doesn't work. Like, people be like, oh, I converted a straight. You really did. He was either bi curious or he was interested. It was already
he was never straight. And I kept on telling him that. He was like, oh, he was straight. He was never straight. If he was sleeping with you, he was never straight.
At all. That doesn't work like you think it does.
I was the first. I'm sure you was.
Now, straight for pay, I believe, is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, gay for pay. Straight for pay.
Bitch, and I was agreeing with you. I've been straight for pay, too. What you that got to be a thing? Well, straight up gay person, yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris has been doing it for a while now, so.
Oh yeah, he sure has. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm just saying.
Trying to get your car. Some people be acting like us, ain't baby? Yeah, be acting like us.
Brokeback Mountain happened. They was all excited and into that.
And it was all straight, allegedly.
Well. But anyways, you guys, going to our commercial break real quick.
Well, we wasn't finished. We was trying to do Scrape for Pay.
We were talking about conversions. Who converted?
Yeah, but you was on Scrape for Pay. I mean, Pay for Gay. I thought we was getting it.
We were done.
Okay.
We're good, you guys. It's all settled. I had to check.
Girl, check that wig.
It's good, thank you.
No.
It's good. All right, you guys. We'll be back. Again.
I know. Mm-hmm. What you been doing?
I've been doing weaponized bottoming.
Oh. That's that snatch game on point. Oh, I remember those days.
Oh, Lord.
You just hold it and then you scroll with it. Or you even do the point of just gripping and then turn around. Okay, let me stop.
Okay, Trina.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
All right, you guys. So this one is number 2.
Number 2? Why would I choose this?
The fans.
Okay, why would I choose this? Okay, hold on. Why would I choose this?
That's what we're talking about right now.
And we're talking about choosing what?
Being gay.
I feel like at the end of the day...
No. It's like, because people feel like it's a choice, and it's really not a choice.
It's definitely a feeling. It's just how it is. It's not we pick... I don't think no one would pick a hard part in life to live.
Yes.
If we have to choose it. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's like people wouldn't do that. A person wouldn't.
It's not fun.
Yeah, like we just making this up.
No. It's fun. It's actually very fun.
Yeah, well, I'm not quite sure if it was the point of choosing. If that was the ram, how they're thinking, oh, well, they're just choosing this. If that was the point, of course it would be hard because we have to go through a lot of shit. If the point, y'all acting like as if we don't feel this way. This is how we feel at the end of the day. You know, and it's just like, this is just who we are as people. And it's just like, we're loving people. We're just fun people. I just love to see my people. Because where I work at like a little shopping, little strip mall. It's like an outlet mall. And it's just so beautiful to see these beautiful guys, these beautiful, courageous people just holding hands. And I just be like, yes. Come. Well, I do really be excited to see them. Yes, come through. I see you. You said 3 times? Okay, it went left. It went left and right at the same time. That's why I want to go back and forth like a ping pong.
See, you have to ruin it. Like we're having a good moment, we're having a good time, and get ruined.
But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely not a choice. I think you're gonna always feel that way. I think that what people need to understand that when they are trying to like convert us to come back to the other side, if they feel like we went on the dark side of being straight and stuff like that, I think that can be a choice as well. It's whatever you feel like that you want to do. So it's whatever you feel. If you feel like whatever you're doing is wrong, if that's what you feel and you want to, do it for your religion, I'm gotta be equal fair. If that's what you feel, then do it. It's
never gonna really work.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you're still gonna have those feelings. It's just the point of how they're saying is to suppress those feelings at the end of the day. And that's just what it is.
It's just not gonna work.
That's
you think it is.
That's just what you want to do. I feel like everybody have their own journey. If that's what it is, that's just what it is for you. And I'm not judgmental to the situation at the end of the day. I just think that like a homeboy. What's his name? Andrew. What you call him? I'm Not Gay No More. Now this young man, with all this nonsense that he be doing, saying that, when you touched a woman for the first time, he done this and all that. And for a person that's trying to be in a straight world, what?
Remember that picture I sent you of him when
Oh,
he was cooking? And he said, patty cake, baker's man. Get you a man that can cook, ladies. And I was like, but you don't got nothing in here.
I'm trying to find out what point is he trying to hit on? Like, what kind of reality world he's trying to jump into as a part of the straight world? Like, as if you can still be filmed.
He's trying to do clownery. You know, when you do clownery, as Monique would say, when you do clownery, the clown fights back. Or bites back. The clown fights back.
Well, maybe so, because that's what he looked like. And maybe he's trying to find a woman that, I'm trying to find out how he's trying to be accepted into the straight world that I feel like he's trying to get into. I'm trying to, because if he's thinking that the way he's acting is, well, of course he's trying to do it for money. Mm-hmm. But what kind of world he think he's living in? Mm-hmm. You know, where, I don't know. I'm not saying a woman wouldn't want him. I'm not saying that, but I'm just trying to figure out who are you fooling? Mm-hmm. And the point that at the end of the day, he's trying to be straight, but he's still trying to down our community at this community that he was a part of. So it's like, where are you going with this? So when we're trying to come for him, it's to the point that he's been coming for us at the end of the day. And I agree of just calling him sis, which is hilarious, by the way.
Yes, y'all been calling him first lady. Y'all got to stop.
Yeah, right. Y'all really do gotta stop. But the shit is kind of funny at the same. It's kind of like a bittersweet situation because it's like at the end of the day, it's like, well, you do be talking about people. So it's like when you're doing something, like I say, it's wrong across the board. But at the same time, if you're doing this to people and it's being done back to you, why are you getting mad? I have seen you talk about numerous of people. I've seen that you slam our community at the end of the day when you was a part of the community. Hell, you was probably the Secretary of State for the damn community. So I'm really, really confused. But I hate when people do that. They'll get out something and then they'll start bashing the community that they was a part of. That's like me being from the hood. I would never sit around here. Hell, I'm still in from the hood. I would not sit around if I was to make it up out the hood to be bashing people that are from the hood. And I hate when people do that. Don't be ashamed of the community that you was a part of at the end of the day. You know? I'm just saying, is that Christianity that you supposed to be, bashing us or whatever the case may be, or thinking you better than us? Because that's what it seems that he's trying to do.
And at the end of the day, he's flop it because everybody sees him as a joke, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you a lot. Like
I feel like, in a way, he is a comedian. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't know he's a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that's the funny part about it, because he's really serious. That he oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. He just he's a Leo. And he just all over the place. I thought he was a Cancer, but no, he has jumped over that mark where he's a Leo, so thank goodness. I was like,
it makes sense. It makes sense that he's a Leo. It makes sense.
But that shit is so funny.
It would have made sense that he's a Cancer.
He really be serious too. God calling me first lady. He was like, you. And I like how they was putting up, because you know how these people who be doing these memes and putting these videos together be really getting you together. Let me tell you something. We are in the world now that whatever you say, especially when it comes online, that you say something, that is set for life. Like, people hold on to that. Mm-hmm. So when you come over there and try to be double standard, and you be saying, oh, well, and they be like, well, you said this or you did this, they will throw that back in your face. Oh, you know, it's just like with the TLC situation when they was like, we don't have to take off our clothes, and Rihanna had put that phone. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta understand what you're putting out there. This is how the world we're living in, where everybody's gonna be accountable of what they say and what they done.
Oh, they come
so,
at you.
So watch what you put on. That's like even us putting this online. Y'all can always bring this back and say, oh, well, we said this. So when it's situations where I felt like I was double standard or something, I will bring it up. I will remember what I say. So we make sure we watch what we say on here, so we can know.
Other video where you take responsibility for
you know what I'm saying? You know, don't be acting like this never existed. Mm-hmm. Like you never said this or you never felt this way. I think we all grown at the same time, but I don't know. It's just so weird.
It is.
You know, with him. He is hilarious, though. He is really, really hilarious. I think the hilarious to the point is like, who are you trying to fool?
That's one.
At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Why you got to put on this show that you're trying to...
Why are you doing this? Like, why do you feel like this is working? You know,
yeah, because I don't think no one's buying. I'm not buying it. You bought it. You got it. You got it yet? You sure? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just making sure.
So, you know,
I'm making sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, because I've been watching it, and I'm like,
it's like I always wanted to be a first lady. Okay.
I feel like I don't want Beyonce to steal from me.
Bitch, when I heard that, I was trying to call the morgue. I was trying to set up funeral arrangements because I was dead. Because I was like, I know he's not talking about Beyonce. Beyonce, take what? Your music. What music you got? Foolery? And it's just like I mean, as far as how I look at the Lord and what I believe that you don't use the Lord's name in vain. Yeah. And what he is doing is just so comedian work.
It's funny. It's very funny. But it's not going to last. But yeah, it's not fooling anybody. It's really not. Hilarious. He is actually. And it's like, it just like, he keeps doing it. You know? Like, it's like he's just doing it. And
I'm going to sing your...
Remember when he tried to call out Cordell Stewart and said that they used to sleep together and Cordell sued him and he was like, I'm just joking. I said, I'm sorry for what I said. And it was like, of course, I mean, why would Cordell, who was married to Portia, be with you?
I think it's so distasteful when people be putting out who they slept with and stuff like that. I mean,
it's just like Nick Cannon, who's going all into detail.
I was with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
Like, I don't need to know all that.
I don't.
Why are you talking about that?
I mean, y'all always just jumping into be with Kim Kardashian.
Maybe that's. I feel like when people do that, maybe you got low self-esteem, that you feel like talking about someone that you slept about and telling people that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, yeah.
Maybe
like, that's something that you feel like I don't have to talk about who I slept with. Not me and you talk about it, of course, but do I need to tell the whole world? No. Everything always got to lead back to sex. I think that's just the sad part about it. I mean, I understand that we live in the sex world, but it's just like, why is it got to be about sex? Why it got to be what my preference is in the bedroom? Why that got to even matter to you? Why this is a big subject? Why does it matter? Because maybe it's to the point you want to imagine me in the bedroom even though you didn't see me in the bedroom. Like, why do you care about who I'm sleeping with? Okay, or who I'm pulling, or who I like, and et cetera, et cetera.
That's all people care about. That's literally all people care about.
Just who you sleeping with. Like, I'm sleeping with?
It don't matter. It's not your business.
Exactly. Hell.
Well, alright, you guys. Basically, what we said all that to say, mind your business. That's really the moral of this story, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just mind your business, you know? If you mind your business, if you have business,
exactly,
you'll be good. You'll be good.
And people always always worrying about what I got going on because you the main one worrying about what somebody else got going on. That's why, honey.
Anyone? See, that's the point. Like, if you want, why be mad at people for being in your business?
And you in their business.
In everybody's business. All right, you guys.
Everybody.
All right, you guys. We're trying to get out of the store. Let's go ahead. Just kidding. All right. I am, oh Lord.
And I'm Tide Ho.
And this is the T.O. Show.
You know.
Just Tide Heifers. Just living and existing, you know.
You know, just owning it. You know, we're just owning it. We're being ourselves.
Our third eyes are open.
Mm-hmm. Queer eye for
our chakras are aligned.
No, queer eye for the power bottom. That's what it is.
Okay. All right, you guys. Bye.
All right, bye.